Hey guys, my name is Jessica Eddington and I'm the instructor for your course this semester. And I wanted to do a quick introduction video so that those of you who are more visual learners can see a couple of tips for the course. So I know some of you have never done an online course before and some of you are experts at it, so bear with me in this. The first thing I wanted to tell you is this is considered your course homepage. And as you scroll down, you'll see announcements from me. And you should always check this just in case I've left any new messages that are important things you need to know for the course. And I'll try to post at the beginning of every week what you need to be doing that week and try to do videos like this one. And then as we go down, you will see that there is also this section for helpful links. This is where you can do a D2L system check to make sure that your computer is ready for the course. You can access 24/7 online tutoring and the 24/7 help desk. This is tech support, so if for some reason something isn't working in D2L, sometimes I can't fix it. Well, most of the times I can't fix it. So call this 24/7 help desk or chat with them and see if you can get that fixed. And obviously, if you can't get any help with that, or if there's any way I can help you, just make sure to email me and I'll help you out as much as I can. So if we go up to the top of the course, this is your navigation bar up here. This is what you're going to use the majority of the time. And I highly recommend that you mostly stay in the content area because that will drive you to the assignments and the discussions and anything you need actually in the content area. So let's just start there. Now when you get into the content area, you can go to the Start Here module, and this is stuff that CCC Online has created so that you have all the information that every other CCC Online student does, like what web browsers are supported by Desire to Learn, how can you give course feedback, and what kind of system requirements you need to run D2L, etc. So I just do recommend that you do those things and make sure that your system is ready to go. And it's really important this first week and as soon as you can in the course to really go through this syllabus area. So the most important things is the course materials, because the e-textbook that you have for the class, it's no cost to you, but it shows you how to get in there. And it also talks to you about needing the software InDesign, so you have to purchase a subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud. And then I think it also talks, it talks right here about how to get the data files to work through that e-textbook. So as it's going like through lesson 1, you're going to need the data files so that you can go step by step through lesson 1 with the book. So this explains how to get that. And then as you're going through any of these sections, you can actually do the left-right arrows right here to move through each page. So I'm just going to go back to the syllabus so you can see the overview. And then it's also going to talk about my information, so how to get a hold of me, my grading policies, etc. And then also the grading and evaluation. This is important so you know how the discussions are graded and how your assignments are going to be graded. And then really important is the course schedule, 15-week course schedule. I highly recommend that you print this out. And this will tell you, like, Module 1 is going to go through August 30th, from August 30th to September 13th. So these modules actually cover multiple weeks. So this is a 2-week, this is a 3-week module. So all of this needs to be done this very first week. And then all of this needs to be done by September 13th. So this is going to tell you exactly what you should be doing every week. I highly recommend that you bookmark this or you print it out. Okay, so let's go back to the full table of contents in the content area. So yes, definitely go through every single page in that syllabus. Then when you go to the e-text, this is going to show you, if you go to the Vital Source Course Start, this is going to open up a window that explains you how to get your textbook, explains to you how to, And then you're going to also see the Adobe InDesign release, this learning tool. So this is going to open this up. So this is the actual textbook, and then you should be able to bookmark this for use later on. Just know that with this textbook, it is going to go over every single chapter and every single skill, But just so you know, it doesn't have tutorial videos in this version of it. And the original book actually has some really great tutorial videos where you can see the skills that you're trying to learn. So if you go to this, where are the lesson files, it'll say go to Adobe Press InDesign. You're going to go to that. And then when you get there, it's going to ask you to create an account. So I already have an account, but you're going to come here and create an account. And when you do, at the end, it's going to say register this textbook, and it'll have like an ISBN number in there. And you go ahead and accept that. And then it'll ask you some question like, what is the third word in step 3 of the lesson 1? So you have to come back to this textbook, go to lesson 1, and look at step 3 and find the third word. Mine was actually step 3 on some other page, but in the Getting to Know InDesign, it was step 3. So it's different for everybody, so just know that's what happens. So when you come in, when you sign in, after, see how it's trying to submit? This is basically what it looks like. And so I submit it. Mine's probably going to tell me that it's already registered because I have actually already registered that book. So just know once you hit submit, it'll tell you to go find that word to verify you actually own that book, which you do because you're in this course. So once you do have that, you can go to your account in here, and you'll see under digital purchases, you'll see that book, and you're going to want to hit launch, and this is going to open that more media rich version of the book. And as you can see in chapter 1, there's already the beginning tutorial video, and as you go through all these different lessons, I'm not sure where another one is, so changing the magnification, see how it has tutorial videos throughout. So if you're really a visual learner, kind of like watching this video, I highly recommend that you do this version of your textbook because it's going to be a lot more helpful to you. Alright, so let's go back into the course and go into the content area. So every week what I would recommend is look at that course schedule, make sure you know what you're doing for that week, and then go into the module that you're in. So this is module 1, and it's going to say, okay, here's what you need to read and view. There are 2 things in there, 2 discussions in here, and 6 assignments. But that doesn't mean that's all that you need to do all of those this first week, because remember the module covers 2 weeks for module 1 and 3 weeks for module 2. So you're going to look at this overview, and then we're going to go to read and view, and it'll say module 1 lesson files. So those are the files you need to work through lesson 1 of the book. So you're going to download that. It's a zip file, so make sure that you know how to extract the zip file on your Mac or PC. And then there's module 1 exploration. This is what you should read. If there's ever an exploration, you should definitely read this after you've done the chapter, or like, see, this is an actual video. So watch this after you've done that chapter. So I'm going to go back to that module 1. So once I've read and viewed all of those and done lesson 1, well, not even once, you should always participate in discussions early and often. So don't wait until you're done with all the reading and the assignments. You should start this on a Monday or Tuesday and continue posting throughout the week, because there are points that depend on how early you post, how many times a week you post, and that you've created an initial post and responded to several of your classmates. So, and remember, these are not, discussions are something that cannot be made up, and they are worth 20 points each. So you must participate in the discussions or it's going to severely affect your grade. So then you can just come into this discussion. But if you see down here, there's another discussion called typography. That's why I want you to pay attention to that course schedule, because you don't need to do this discussion yet. In fact, it's probably locked for you right now. So you need to know within module 1 which ones you're going to focus on. So now with the assignment section, you're going to see that there's assignment 1, page composition tips, and then there's this turn in area. It's a drop box, and it usually looks like a paper dropping into a tray. So once you're done with that assignment, you would upload that assignment here. Notice that we have assignment 2 and then assignment 3. Again, those are in the second week of the course. So again, that's why you should be looking at that course schedule. But this is where you're going to see the assignment instructions. This is an assignment outside of the book that that is based on the skills you learned in lesson 1. So make sure that you do work through each lesson in the book that is required for that week so that you can quickly and easily do this assignment. So you would do this assignment, turn it in, you'll make sure you're doing the discussions, and make sure that you're doing any other, sometimes there's 2 assignments a week, so be careful and pay attention to that. So that is the basics of the course. The other thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to grades and check your grades. And you'll see some feedback. If I've left you feedback here, what your grade is, how many points you received, and that's pretty much it. If you want to get a hold of me, go to class list, and then you're going to find my name, and you'll click on it. And this is my D2L email, and I can only get, oh, see, I can't do this because I'm in like a fake account, and it's got all these things. But normally just an email would pop up for you here. But just so you know, this is an internal email, so I have to be in D2L in order to even see this. So I did leave in the course syllabus area, you'll see my instructor information, or even on the home page, and that's where I left you my college email, and this is where you can email and I'll get it pretty quickly. So that's a little bit better than D2L email. But just know that you can't email this from directly inside of D2L. You have to go out to your student email or your personal email and then email this address that way. So I hope this covers everything that you need, just a quick orientation into the course. The next videos you'll see are usually ones where I'm trying to teach you guys a skill, or there's something that isn't covered in the textbook that I think you'd want to know, or something that's not working in the textbook that I'm trying to work through with you. But I generally don't do just tutorial videos because you have that one textbook option that has a ton of tutorial videos for you. But if you get stuck on something, let me know, and I'd be happy to do a tutorial video for you. Okay, so I'm excited for this semester. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you out there.